the Jeff Bezos one. Because his Blue Origin, that's the name of his space company, is going to be up into space. And he is going to be on their first manned mission. Now, I have to be honest, if I were a billionaire, I'd definitely pay someone else to take that first risk for me. Because I got more to live for. Do you want to earn a quick 100 quid? You know, send someone up there. But he's doing it himself. Good, I guess, maybe. And look, there's so much has worried me about it being Jeff Bezos that does it first. And I think I'm falling for a prejudice that I'm also a victim to. Bald prejudice. Because he's not got any hair. We think he might be more evil. Like when Elon Musk does it, when you watch Saturday Night Live, you think, oh, he's harmless, let him go up his face, it'll be all right. When the singing Rich BG one does it, you think, oh, it won't be right. But when the bald guy's doing it, you think, this guy's a bad guy. This guy's a Bond villain. And if you don't think he's a Bond villain, I've added this just to convince you. There it is. You see that white cat and all of a sudden, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to be in for delivery. So he's going to be heading up there to all of that there space. And there is something that's worrying because of there's a petition that has been set up to ban Jeff Bezos from re-entering the Earth when he gets into space. That's a bit mean, isn't it? I mean, what has Jeff Bezos ever done to upset people that much? Other than, look, maybe Amazon has had some questionable issues with the working conditions of its staff. But other than the questionable conditions of the Amazon staff, what has he ever done to warrant that kind of hate, other than not really pay fair share of tax? But other than the questionable working conditions of the staff and not paying any tax, what has he ever done to warrant that kind of hatred, other than, I suppose, close down all the bookshops? But other than the working conditions of the staff, not paying any tax, closing down actual bookshops, what has he actually done other than send massive boxes? I mean, that is just a collection of paper clips sent in those. Sweet mercy. But other than that, I don't know why people are so upset with him. They want to stop him coming back in the planet. It's not going to happen. Because, like, where would he go? And also, he'll just sneak back in one of the massive cardboard boxes. They are all big enough for a human. That was the plan all along. But he also, you can't leave him up there because he won't be the only one on the little rocket, because someone has paid I mean, this headline is a bit misleading. Who paid $28 million for 11 minutes in heaven with Jeff Bezos? Well, that explains why they got divorced. But no, someone spent that money to go to space with Jeff Bezos. And this is the bit where I've decided, yeah, if I had that money, I think that'd be brilliant. Not because 11 minutes in space is particularly worth it, and I do love space. And it's not because I think he's a Bond villain. In fact, turn it around. This is the one time when sending the bald guy into space is definitely going to be worth it. Because you'll get to pretend you're doing this. For that much money, it'd be like, Jeff, do the intro. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Do it again, but stress the Enterprise even more. Enterprise. I paid $28 million for this. Do the Mr. Worf one. Mr. Worf on main viewer. For that much money, seeing Jeff Bezos pull down his little tunic all the time, yes, mate, we're going to space. Thank you for watching this from Comic Solving Problems.
And if you feel like it, go ahead and like the video.
Or subscribe. Commitment.